They taking us on a run this year, 2025. And if you follow my league, Homecoming, EA Sports College 25, or my league Double R, the Real Recruit League, you know, right now we have built the Colorado roster to 2025. So we don't have to do that now. The 26 is out. As we give you a first early look before we start our dynasty moves. Trial run, just me doing my own dynasty while we get ready for a 30 plus coach league dynasty mode for Homecoming and the Double R League. That will start once they put out the first big patch where we have updated rosters and so forth. So right now you're just following me through a trial era of me going through the Colorado Buffaloes, the team that I will be playing with at Homecoming.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college.
Right now we're on the road at Utah.
On the road, when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to.
All right, so we made the decision to redshirt. A lot of our freshmen, Lewis decided that he will redshirt and that we will play him. I think he played in 3 games already, so we got 1 game left. We're going to try to save that. We are bowl eligible. We're going to try to save that 1 game for a bowl or possibly a playoff game. We knew after we won that week that we would get in the top 15. Now we're trying to keep ourselves in the mix for a top 10 finish to better make it to the CFB.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Isaiah Hodge. Last time Colorado wore these uniforms, Travis hit us with the Heisman pose at UCF in the game that I would say turned us into a respectable football team that people started to realize that we don't play around with them. That's a real football team. By the way, big play Drake. Come on, Jordan.
A big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all we've heard coming into this game.
You're the leader of this O-line right now, man. Davis Arthur balling out this year. 400 season with 17 touchdowns, 2,269 yards passing. And he's in the Heisman race right now. You know who else is playing really good football for us? Young Micah. Yes, sir, young Micah Welch. Howard G. Look, man, this run game this year is important for the likes of Brett Coolidge and Deacon Smith, even though he committed 2 Oklahoma. The running back, KJ Everton, that's a cost is really high on him. It's like they want to get Jay involved in the football game today.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore.
One thing I would say about this Colorado football team, honestly,
saw the quick game, they pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Call timeout, that crowd too loud. We're going to take this to the sideline. This is an important drive right here. We're going to keep him in it. There's no way. Come on, baby. Turn that thing up. You got a lower shoulder. Maybe Simeon Price should have been running the football here. There you go. Way to get the corner. There you go. And then when you say that, what happens? Micah. He said Micah shit.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. This head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did. And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun now.
This is a situation when we're going to need that run game. This is a situation when we're going to need that run game. We're going to need it now because we're in the weeks where running the football is going to be super important for this Colorado Buffalo football team.
Well, this offense watched their opponents struggle in their last game. They knew that there were some places they could try to attack, especially running the football, and they wasted no time. Opening drive, and they generated an explosive play.
That's 2 or 4 running backs is really good. And we got Cam Michaels and Draylon Miller who can run the football from that running back position as well.
Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they
Think of the killer Cam. You got to see him just now. I like what Pat Sherman been doing offensively. Him and Marshall Faulk been cooking all year. We got a few styles. We got a few styles of play calling. Because we can always go back to 2024 and Shador, but you know, and Caden Salter can play that offense very, very well. But I love what Pat Sherman has done with this playbook. We call it the Bible, and this is why, right here. You can't stop that boy. He's a door threat for sure. I'm gonna ask you, man. Depending on how this game go, the last time they wore this uniform, Travis Hunter struck the Heisman pose in Orlando, Florida, at the Bounce House. Right now, we in Utah, where the crowd really crazy, and it's a rival game that's coming to blew up again. As we blew them out, ran them out the fucking gym in a sense last year out in Boulder. We're looking to return the favor here, but right now we're on the board 7-9. Great play, 8 plays, 81-yard drive, 2 minutes, 33 seconds. And I just got to say, man, Pat Sherman, he calls his offensive playbook the Bible. And if you want the Bible, man, hit me up on Twitter, man. Send me a message, man. We can talk about how you can get this playbook. Follow out. We'll see how good this playbook really is. All right, so we got a group of 5 transfer versus another group of 5 transfer at the quarterback position. As you get a TV timeout, Coach Prime going to go through some changes here. We'll see what Livingston is going to do defensively. I know the first move that's going to get made here is we're going to take him out. We're going to go Zy Chrysler there, and we're going to put Phillip Houston at center for the second game in a row. Now, as far as what we're going to do at the cornerback position, we're going to keep Davis on the field, but we're going to switch these 2 out, and then we're going to bring our boy up here, Preston Hodge, as the third corner, RJ fourth, and then we're going to go get Isaiah Hodge. Bring him in that corner. You know, he's a 2-way player like Travis. We do like what we have here. And at the safety position, a lot of these guys are redshirted, so they're not going to see the field. All right. Look at slot receivers. That's going to get changed around. We're going to go with Draylon. Hakeem Williams. As far as slot corner goes, we're going to go Preston Hodge there. And we're going to rock out with Davis and Branch. We're going to do that for right now.
I think you can hear the jawing going on.
All right, so we in a battle for a 5-star cornerback who blocked us out because of play style. So I've been trying to break that play style code. We're at F. We need to get to a B+. 5-star that we had on our board. And there go that pressure up front. You know what it is. Young Alexander McPherson. If you've been playing with Colorado roster, you want to know how the hell do you got Alexander McPherson on this roster? How the hell do you got Ja'Kayvon Keller on this roster and Sincere Brown? That's my secret. So, of course, Rob Livingston like to go a lot of man-to-man, but we're out here trying to play.
Takes a handoff. It's Parker. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5.
We want to better keep Dan Pierre under wraps.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Back to throw. It's Dampier.
Good tackle. Good tackle. Good tackle.
The Utes will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Yes, the first one of the day out of there. We saw a lot of him in that loss last week. To be exact. They'll put that return to a stop with the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line.
We're seeing a lot of jet motion with anti-Sherman's attacks today. Like, there's been a lot. So I want to see why. What's the thought process here?
Get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it in the middle with Smalls. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Going to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense.
We actually like what's going on in the run game.
You can't get physically beat with the point attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
He got hit hard.
Bring the punt team onto the field.
My question would be, is he going to have to come in this game? If that boy hurt, will you go aside?
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Give to the back.
The tackle.
Just enough there.
Mr. Alexander McPherson.
A pickup of 2.
You don't see a whole lot of Keaton Wade in this ball game.
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was
that's the Memphis Mike.
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Fires to the right. Got his man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Going to swing it on 2nd down.
My fault.
Got his man downfield.
That's my fault. Trying to do 2 things at once. Only one hand on the joystick right now. That's what I'm doing.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job.
He ain't dialed in. That's just me. That's my fault.
And that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Pussy.
Junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. They'll go to the counter. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Tight end now in motion.
There we go. There we go.
He'll do it himself.
I just quit. Told you, we got 2 get the 5 quarterbacks now playing Power 4. Both on purpose value. I mean, we both look good. It's a battle of quarterbacks that play each other at the other level.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Appalachian State. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quick pass on the fly motion. Running to Green.
Hard.
Wide open spaces.
Hard. Oh my God, big play right away. Hey, Hart. Isaiah.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring. So they better.
That's his first career touchdown as a sophomore.
Explosive plays, another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Look at the block by Michael Wells.
To tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play.
10 seconds to go 75 yards. One play. All right.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really
Exactly.
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. He'll keep it himself.
That's going to happen. Trying to fix that.
He rolls all the way up to the 40-yard line before going out of bounds in this running game, making an impact.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Yeah, he does run out of bounds. Good pass, nigga.
And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
Yeah, Colorado fan, he's
Into the
snapping.
field and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass, it's Dampier. A little screen to the running back.
Good tackle. That's Frenchie, man.
On that screen
Frenchie
pass,
mock.
it just never developed.
Memphis mock.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down.
Bro, you was covering that. What you doing? Come on, freshman. They picked him. Where the offensive pass interference at, bro?
And the Utes are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Wide
open downfield.
Got beat with the RPO. Got caught looking in the backfield.
Made the grab and then did the rest himself.
These quarterbacks going crazy, man. Dampier 6 for 6 in this game.
Here will tie the game.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll send the back in motion. receives it with his back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Last year's return to prominence for Colorado was fueled by a couple of superstars, Travis Hunter winning the Heisman Trophy and giving this whole program a bolt.
They also lost Shedeur Sanders, a quarterback, so losing a lot of talent on the field, but there are a lot of eyes on this program now for obvious reasons. And because...
There he goes!
JoJo, he's kind of been quiet over the last couple of games.
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
I'm about it. Way to get rid of it.
Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Salter. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool
Proud
anybody
effectiveness.
on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to the big tight end.
Oh my God.
He's missed 3 in a row now.
They didn't put the ball where it was supposed to go.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on first down.
Boys. There you go, Tyreek. They fucking trying to play with you.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
Makes a man miss. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Utes come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Snap from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout.
Good D.
They really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield.
Track off.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball. And he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Salter. Got a man, it's Miller. At the 20, he's got space. Shoved out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16, it's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. The Buffaloes have it with a first and goal. Quarterback will keep it. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Dampier. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Touchdown, Utes!
You know what? Fuck that 5-star, bro. I bump and run, nigga. Fuck him. You can go wherever you want. I'm tired of making my defense look like shit. Confident man and man, nigga. You right. You still out of action. You don't want to come to us, fuck you. So fine. We don't move like that. We don't stalk niggas. We don't make no fuck. You don't want to come. You don't want to come. You getting the fuck about that shit. Like this quarterback looking like he's the best thing smoking for him, bomb.
He's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Now the play fake. Trying to beat the D deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Lost a throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Back to throw, it's Salter. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Working that left side now.
I think I can.
Make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. He's loose. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And the Buffaloes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Oh, better look out. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Salter. Looking to get it in. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. pretty much wide open here. The jet sweep pass. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to
I gotta say,
and then punch it in physically.
I like it. Playing Colorado football, baby.
Take all the momentum. Nice
Pat Sherman got this
execution.
defensive coordinator fucked up. You don't know, he like, damn, I wasn't expecting jet sweeps and motions and he wasn't expecting this type of shit, was he?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications.
And then Stanford going at it.
Led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Stanford. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull lead.
I'm gonna get back to that middle of the field, we good. I'm gonna get right there. As long as I get right there. Frenchie, man. Frenchie, man. Oh, come on, Frenchie. You gotta get caught by a lineman.
The 1-yard line, a mere 3 feet from a pick 6.
Well, that's a huge moment here.
Come on, Frenchie, man. You wanna get caught by a lineman, cuz.
Down the field, they're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. The Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Quickly complete.
Get out of bounds.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal.
Oh, man, look at the field goal and go fucking this extra point for us. Damn.
Got his man quickly. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks!
And that's the way you execute on
They play
offense.
great.
You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can
Frenchie,
build on
man.
in the second half.
That boy Frenchie playing a good game, man.
So this is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing.
Yeah, they going at it. 2018 yards passing, 219, 18,
Exactly what
24. Yeah, they going at it.
if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. It's glove point. And
I'm
they'll
making
bring
fun.
it down to get the offense started on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line.
Oh, that little nigga
First
disrespectful.
play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Motion from the back. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
No way.
Not a lot of room there.
I knew Big 96 was going to make a play sooner or later.
Another tough run.
All right, Rock and Rob.
I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Fires to the big fella. It's a seam wide open. And they'll spot
There
it
you
at
go.
the 38.
That
And
can't
that'll be
happen.
plenty for the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Gampier. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. So now it's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Pussy.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Gets the back moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. The Utes decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 27. The running back has it. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got...
He wants to go deep. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Using his legs, it's Parker. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw. It's Gampier. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
How about it? 50+ plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Pick up a 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs make that decision quick.
We got to get that picked up. That's our fault. We ain't identify Mike over there. That's our fault.
Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Salter. He's got it. He gets the job done.
I don't know how he hurt him, but he definitely ran the wrong route. But it worked out for us. We'll take it.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really...
Turning on the Jets. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be 1st and goal.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them. They've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you can make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Cincinnati has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Nippert Stadium. They're up by 7 over Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air. It's Dampier. And he's all bottled up, and now
That's that big boy 96, best D-tack on the country.
touchdown, Buffaloes! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
You know who that was. Sakai. I think he's the best safety in the country, too.
Lining up for the PAT.
My yard.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll get this drive going from the 17.
They went back to that.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it.
Oh, he's got some space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete.
Peek by it.
And the defense holds firm. No
that boy dangerous.
All on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Utes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Utes line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. First play of the drive comes from the 22. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Atkins. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll run play action using the quick game. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Buffaloes are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I'm a little bit surprised.
They're cheating us.
Football here this late in the game with this kind of lead.
They're cheating us. Stop cheating us. I don't know if this is cover one.
They're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage
Coming down to
of.
that. Come on, hold on. Ah. We knew they was coming down on that shit. I see what they're doing.
Now facing a third and long.
No, that's too bad. I mean, I could
Looking to throw, it's Salter. The quick out. He's brought out the punt unit.
Come on, new mate. Bullshit. We need that inside the 20, cuz.
The punt bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give on the inside.
Good shit.
And he was fortunate not to
Arden
lose
Walker.
yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to right. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. And the Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Time running out.
There you go. Big man on campus. Big O.
When I got a stud quarterback
Big O.
like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure
That's
that I
baby,
keep
baby.
him because he can do some serious damage, but this defense
Biggie, Jaheim
applying
Owens.
pressure and applying
Baby,
the
baby.
hammer in this football game.
That's who that is. That's baby, baby. Without the take that. No, you didn't.
The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pressure coming.
Ain't got nowhere to throw that shit. Hey, Sammy Shot. Very quiet. We need you back. One more seed, promise.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Fuck it, we singing.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got him downfield. And the explosive play in their own.
Yeah, the computer is going to try you. Wherever the fucking user at, they coming at you at. They coming right the fuck at you.
Absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Here's a hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy.
We
Creating those
fucking up.
explosive
Damn
plays.
clear.
This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Under fire. He'll take a shot. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it.
And he sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves,
I know you couldn't hear me in the headphones, but I was telling your ass to check to a blast. I didn't want you running that. Oh my God.
That's because this coach.
We wanted to go for it, but we didn't want you doing that one. It's all right. Talk about it. Talk about it on the sideline.
They get an opportunity to run your play.
Just don't give these boys no room to do.
You've got to force the opponent to stop.
Who that is? Right foot.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game.
That D-line coming together now, man.
Especially against this quarterback.
That shit coming together.
Take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here late in the fourth quarter.
Under control
they're
rush.
still bringing it, and they get another sack.
And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down.
Oh.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quarterback can't pull the trigger.
Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes your offensive line can't block me. And I just love your quarterback way, because if he try to roll out, I'm going to play.
They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Biggie, can't you see? Your offensive line can't block me. And if your quarterback don't throw that pass, I'm coming to get his motherfucking ass eat.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Where you gonna throw at? Pussy. There you go again. Biggie, can't you see? Nobody can block me. Biggie, can't you see? Jaheim Otis, nobody can block me. And I just love yo, center and guard. Cause they in the way when I go hard. Cause they in the way when I go hard. Biggie, can't you see? Nobody up there can block me. And I just love y'all sassy way. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, young freshman. You did all that shit just to get that shit up. Come on, young fresh. Come on, young fresh. Come on, young fresh. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. We ready, motherfucker. Eat that shot. It's the problem, man. We're getting up too many points, bro. Like, I don't know if we're ready for a playoff run, giving up damn near 30 a game. All because we want to get lazy and undisciplined. Come on, Swayze worked y'all way better than this. To be undisciplined like that at the end of football game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Old Dominion has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 21 to Appalachian State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that
Old Dominion, they ass whipped in the Sun Belt.
Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And a decent game there before the defense makes a stop.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
fresh legs, man, and it is showing.
Track off.
This team had the bye last
The Kaylon
week.
Teller.
You're seeing it right now.
Track off. That's me how I did it.
Imposing their will against a defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
That's me how I did it.
Quickly to the line. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bucks! And the beatdown has ensued. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter.
They said coming from that kind of world, I can't play big 12 football. I can't play Greek or 5 football. What? I can't play FBS football? Man, listen, y'all got to deal with me for a few years. Don't worry about me looking like a half-white Indian.
A good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
You score, I score, just like that.
The extra point is blocked. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
I'm going to talk about this shit.
Busy as they have built
Special
a
teams
big
ain't doing
lead, they're
special.
trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from
Thinking
inside
punt.
the 5. And the
Doing a good job on
return
special
is
teams
stopped.
coverage.
Leave it up to
But
the
as far
offensive
as
drive.
special teams doing special, I don't like it.
Back in the offense coming onto the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Who's going young
Listen,
boy?
you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters.
What?
All by himself down the middle. Turning it on. Inside the 30. That is just a gargantuan play.
Hey, yo, bro, like, that shit happened at Texas Tech last year, bro. They got to stop letting motherfuckers, like, they running into my BBs, bro. Like, that's some bullshit, man. Some real shit. I don't like that. That's some bullshit.
They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Fuck out of here. They doing it again, bro.
Completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do.
I got you.
First down.
You just gonna sit and cover too. I got you.
Have to find more explosive
Pussy
plays.
ass nigga. Do it now.
Can't just rely on the
Fucking
dig
done.
and dunk. It's
Do it
gonna have
now.
to find
So I can
itself
pick that shit off.
Listen, they got beat up
Come with it.
today, but moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together.
Oh, come on, mate.
Fit it in the window for the score.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions.
I mean, come on, Stoudemire. Y'all niggas, man. Y'all be playing, bro.
To fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Really?
He's got it, so they convert the 2.
Yeah, don't put your hand on your helmet, Stoudemire, bro. Like, come on, bro. You fucking blowing that shit.
Time is against them.
I can't run around and do shit. I gotta just keep being disciplined. Because none of y'all being disciplined.
That thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your
Hey,
hands
nigga,
together.
can't you?
You know it's coming.
Somehow,
Those
yeah,
guys that are great
right.
catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this,
Oh,
the ball game is over.
JoJo,
He is going
rock some
nowhere.
fucking body.
At the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion.
I was running bullshit ass this week.
And the defense holds firm.
Okay, you don't want another play. You just want to fuck up out of there. 2, 1, out of there. That's it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each
I get to
side
keep the
hates
boat, the
every
house, the beach,
wretched friend the other one sucks into their
the beach
greedy
property,
egos.
the beach front property,
Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet?
the motherfucking crib you got at the trailer park. We all get to keep our keys to our houses in the kingdom for another week. That right there gotta be fixed. I mean, Barton, come on, man. We know who he is. And he's their best defensive player. But look, at the end of the day,
Really did, and we saw some
we don't give a fuck. We're gonna came out here and beat the voice off
It was
these
so
niggas.
cool to see some of these players that have had terrific
Sleeping on this
games
Colorado
make
football team is
some of the
nuts.
biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means
Dan
so
Pierre went
much.
20. He threw 10 complete passes, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick,
Wrap
69%.
up things from here for David
They also had almost did the 100-yard rusher today too. I didn't even know that.
of EA
Man.
Sports College Football.
Definitely get up 100, 200 yard receivers. They went crazy. Otia and Merriweather. Fucking bomb. They went the fuck off on it. I ain't gonna lie. Off for 27 for 38, 11 for 3 passes, 79% 3 touchdowns, 26 for 75. We had 2 running backs, 78, 51, 38, 48. 4 rushing touchdowns on the day. Make 3 touchdown passes. Killer Cam, Draymond, and Isaiah Hard are offense. They fixed the offense. Yeah, thank you for all ones that we should have ran that shit back. Big Ja. Big Ja, the best D tackle in the country. Coach Prime be shitting. Colorado undefeated, and we just got Curtis Duval from Sacramento, Colorado, California, who else signing with us. Geo Baker, the strong safety, came and fucking with us. Me and Cali taking all y'all ballers, but we just lost Eldridge, Tompkins. We lost a lot of niggas though, man. Playing time, they still pitching, bro. Man. Who pitching? Okalola, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, my boy. Full potential. Oh no, that's full potential. Man, y'all gonna be alright, man. Get out of here. I don't have that shit. Player of the week. Once again. Salt the salty one. Shit and on him once again. Y'all can't fuck with us when it comes to the Buffalo. It's tough as a stop cat, cause we that shit. Shit we doing in recruiting, man. I knew we was gonna lose him, bro. 5-star bump and run specialist, bro. It ain't like our plan style one up with the J. We don't got a visit on him. I'm probably gonna clear the board of him, but we're gonna find out what's going on right now. Alright, tell her Blum decided he won't fuck with us. We're not in his top 4 right now. But he's still in the top 8. We brought in Dickerson, the #1 running back in the nation. Marshall Falk is doing his job. We brought in the #1 right tackle in the nation. Let's go. Big Jordan Seton Gray, get some help for next year. Let's get it. All right, Flynn. I know you're a red gym ass nigga, but you 15th in the nation. The one at the position edge. You're trying to get these edge set. All right. You'll be here week 10 on the visit. What up? Sherelle Kashama. I don't like that. Another edge. Man, y'all just about to get along, bro. Fuck that. He's still in his top 8. We brought the #1 middle linebacker. And look, bro, we fucking going at it right now. And this nigga coming on the visit, we gonna steal him. I promise you. You'll see. This the problem right here, though. Fuck. We need Junior Romo. We gonna need a corner, man. We gotta get our Preston Ashley and our Reese Williams. I gotta get those guys. We'll get them. Don't worry. They gonna come. I don't think we signed the corner yet. Oh, we're losing them all. God damn. Jeffrey Canada, and we lost. Fuck. We got a visit on these niggas week 13 and week 12, so we don't keep them on the board. We could probably remove one. We'll keep them on the board right now, though. We don't see what's going on. Geo. Ain't really nothing else we can do. about to lose him to the number 10 edge rusher to fucking Ohio State, man. And Momo. Come on, Junior. We had this nigga too, man. Would have had number one. We had him, bro. He locked us out. How he locked us out, but the other guy didn't, bro. Like, man, that's too much shit. Turtles. Fuck off the board. Can't be that slow, bro. That's bullshit. About to run after the turtles' ass. Turtles. Turtles. All right, it's our visit week right here, man. Who on? Let's go back and see who all on the visit. This is important. We got a lot to talk about this week. We got some important visits coming in. We gotta try to lock some of these guys in, even the guys that already verbally committed to spots. Alright, we're gonna come back to this shit. We got a lot to look at right now while we in week 8, right? We at the halfway point. I mean, we 8-0, week 10. This shit almost over with. Not too many games left, man. We got the Arizona State game still. We got a whole lot to talk about, man. We about to go on DNVR. But we ain't going on, well off and reach the people on the pregame show ain't doing nothing, but we about to go on DNVR when that show going to kick off. So we going to talk about some Colorado Buffalo shit. See if the fan base, type time the fan base doing this shit. Let's get that. Dump all that. I don't want none of that. Should have dumped that water out, boy. Get that shit bothered. Dump that out. I wonder if she mean to leave that whole chicken out like that. My boy Scotty, Jake down there be watching the motherfucking games, watching the shit when I act them motherfuckers. But we still gonna show love, you heard? RK played the game, scared to fucking play me. He ain't been playing college since motherfucking the Jet Sweep King beat him and shit. What's boy name? I don't call him by his channel. What's his name? Oh, T-Cow they call him, right? Keep the shit out of motherfucking RK ain't been on the game since. You don't know that they missing a real dynasty mode. Let's get to it. Alright, so let's get to a DNVR. I'm gonna show y'all some love. We ain't gonna talk. When DNVR talk, they gonna talk some football around the country, but it's gonna be mainly about the Bucks. So we'll just go top 25 since we in the top 25. We need some Big 12 teams to be ranked. All right, let's get to it. All right, man. Georgia undefeated. They at 7-0. And they got Florida this week. Texas, number 2 in the nation, 35-17 over Mississippi State. They got Vanderbilt there. I want that boy Pablo to do some shit over there, upset them motherfuckers. Penn State at Ohio State. Can Drew Allard be somebody important? I don't know if they played Michigan or not, but they must have did something to them because I don't see Michigan nowhere on the board. We got a 7-1 dual threat quarterback out there in the SEC, putting in work. I like him, so I ain't gonna shit on him. But I see that Texas oil money doing good for Texas A&M right now. And that Coke money out there in Miami doing good for Miami. They went up 44-20. They was balling with Stanford, but they had number 6 SMU. We're gonna talk about SMU a little bit too. Sitting at number 6, they beat Wake Forest 45-27. They got number 5 Miami right now. It's a huge game this week. Now, the last time a team went to Arizona to play Arizona was the Kansas State Wildcats, and as you can see, they went there and took a L, but they still in the top 10 right now with 1 loss. USC, all right, they're going to idle. They got I ain't even saying their name. They got them boys out there in corny cornfield. And the fat ass Patrick Mahomes clone. We're gonna go check in on my boy DJ. You know what I'm talking about, Dylan Edwards. We're gonna go check on Dylan Edwards, see how he doing this year. And I do like Avery Johnson, not gonna lie. So we do have two Big 12 teams ranked in the top 10. Alabama at 6-2. They beat South Carolina, that's number 15. Oregon 6-2. They beat Wisconsin 31-15. Nebraska 31-13 over Northwestern. They at number 8, USC. Ohio State at number 3, Penn State 5-2. They number 13 in the country. Oklahoma, they lost to Ole Miss, but they still run number 14 right now. They at Tennessee. South Carolina 5-3. That's a disappointing season right now. Come on, Beamer. You got a squad over there, but I get it. Alabama took care of y'all 30-24, 7-point loss, 6-point loss. All good. Notre Dame said at number 5, they best team on the game right now. They said at number 16 right now, 5-2. They at Boston College. And Belichick beat the shit out of Virginia, and they at Syracuse. They at my cousin at school, Fran Brown. Let's see what he's gonna do. Come on, Fran, get it together, my boy. Duke. So the ACC representing heavy right now. Duke at 18, they 6-1. They at number 23, Clemson. Clemson getting their fucking breaks beat off and keep talking about, yeah, the next year group of quarterbacks are gonna be the shit. Or the Cleveland Browns should just wait till next year's group of quarterbacks. These niggas on the game getting their ass beat. None of them doing shit right now. Another Big 12 team now. They lost 35-31 versus Oklahoma, but they at number 9, Kansas. I'm smelling the upset right here. I think Texas Tech and that oil money that guy's spending right now is going to get them a dub over the Kansas State Wildcats. And Iowa State number 20, Arizona State is number 21. We in a good situation right now. We don't play Texas Tech. We beat Iowa State, and we do got Arizona State. But they at Iowa State. That Iowa State defense is for real. Don't get it twisted. Tulane is at 6-1, and they lost that dog-ass quarterback, and he went here, and he got them 6-1. So they saying we ain't need him, and he's saying I'm still the shit. Clemson sitting at 4-3 with all that star power over there, especially on the defense looking like dog shit. And Louisville, 21-16, lost to Boston College. They had Virginia Tech, and my boy over there going to go crazy. You already know what the quarterback over there. He's going to beat the shit out of Louisville. And Indiana 6-2. You know, the guy that they deemed the transfer portal king and shit. All he did was copy off Dion. Where they got is ranked. And the CFP, we ranked number 7. And the coaching poll, we ranked number 6. They starting to respect us a little bit, the coaches, but I bet you the media playing with us. What I tell you? Fuck the media. Can't stand them motherfuckers, bro. We on our dick. Alright, let's look at conference standings. Colorado on top of the Big 12, 8-0 right now, 5-0 in conference play. Kansas State number 2. Kansas is number 3. West Virginia. See, y'all keep telling teams they're gonna be at the bottom of the protocol, and you never know what happened over here. As of right now, we got the 20th, we got the 9th, all right, the 7th, the 9th, the 19th, the 21st, and the 20th. So we got 5 ranked teams. Miami, SMU, and Duke on top of the ACC. All of them undefeated in conference play. All 3 of those teams has 1 loss. But Belichick sitting there at 6-1 as well. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clemson is 7th right now. And Virginia Tech, get it together, cuz. Keep losing. All right, so Penn State, undefeated all the way across the board. USC 6-1, 4-0 in conference play. And Nebraska is ranked number 12, 7-1, 5-0 in conference play. And Oregon is number 11, 6-2, 4-1 in conference play. Ohio State 13th, 5-2, 3-1. Indiana 25th, 6-2, 3-2. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranked teams. The ACC has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ranked teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Let's go look at the SEC. You know, they fucking loaded. Georgia 1, AM, Texas A&M 4, Bama 10, Oklahoma 14, Texas 2. All of them got one loss in conference play except Georgia. Georgia undefeated in the season. South Carolina got 3. They 3-3 in conference play. They still ranked number 15 somehow though. Make it make sense. All right, let's talk about a world watch list right now. Man, Kevin Jenkins, he went to the Manning camp and they tried to play him out like I am. No, he didn't go to the Manning camp. They tried to play him out like he deserved to be there and all that. But right now, he's showing y'all he's the best player in the country right now. How about the old Alabama quarterback, Eli Holstein from Pittsburgh? Redshirt sophomore balling right now. And then Romeo Brinson, the wide receiver, obviously is going hand in hand with Kevin. Arch Manning, you know, they're going to dick ride him no matter what he do. That's my guy, though. I fuck with Arch. I think Arch the man, but they be dick ride him. Ron Brown, quarterback, he's back for his senior year. Braden Staley, the freshman, got the quarterback start over there at Tennessee. Oh, my God, no wide receiver. He's going crazy. We got a Buffalo on here, number 7. Caden Salter is holding it down right now, man. Jailbreaker, he want that exposure, man. Come on, Brian. What you doing over there, man? He shouldn't even be bitching. There's no way he should be bitching right now. At all. With these numbers, right? Let's go back up the line. 2,700, 73 completion percentage. He only threw 3 interceptions. He got 27 touchdowns right now. He got 80 carries for 244 yards. Shit, Eli Holstein got 112 carries for 305. 25, 28, 19 and 3. Arch Manning, 23, 31, 26 touchdowns, only 1 pick. That's a Manning for you. But he also got 216 yards rushing on 58 carries. 28, 78. 22 and 3 at 65%. And then Caden Salter, 25, 44, 20 touchdowns, 4 picks, and 56 carries for 154 rushing yards. There you go. Tennessee's quarterback Joey Aguilar putting up some numbers, 29. He got the most passing yards in the country right now. 26 and 3, that ain't bad. That nigga Cole Wilson going off, 58 catches, 783, 14 touchdowns, 75 was his longest, 1 drop, 300 yards after a catch. Brandon Braxton and Gunnar Stockton. He out there donating. He got the most donations. Running back wise, how many running backs on this list? Only 1 back. From Travion Wisner got almost, he's about to be 1,000-yard back. And he got 8 rushing touchdowns though. He touchdowns, he got 20, 22, 26, 19, 27. Walker Tampa Award. Kevin Jenkins, Eli Holstein, Romeo, same order. Where my Colorado boy at? Yeah, Zachariah Branch, man. He got 809 yards receiving. Good shit. Brad Bryan Award. This award is presented to the head coach of the year. Of course, they're not going to play with my boy like that. It's all good. Davey O'Brien Award. The award presented to quarterback of the year, Kevin Jennings. So we number 5 on the list. What you got to say about that, Jake? How you feel about Caden Salter right now being number 5 on the Davey O'Brien Award? Can you move yourself up there? There's some good company on this list right now, man. Where the other, all them 9 fucking starters in the Big 12 we got? Sawyer Robertson, he's playing well. In Colorado, they're the only 2 Big 12 quarterbacks up there. Chuck Bennicard Award, you know, top feed buyer. I told you he was the best defensive player in the country, and then Jaheim Otis, back-to-back Colorado. But don't look at Memphis, Mike. He down here too. Deshaun Barham, Miguel Carmara, Red Murdoch, Buffalo, Kyle Lewis, Anthony Hill Jr., Stevie Williams, Ruben Bain, he a dog. Chris Thompson for Tulsa, David Belly, who goes from Stanford to, look at him, 94 overall. This man got 12 sacks in the year right now. What Jaheim got? Big Ja, 14 sacks, 20 tackles, 12 assisted, 2 fumbles, 21 tackles for losses. He's balling right now. Top feet 2, 3 picks. He playing well too. We'll take it. What my boy Martavius doing? Memphis, Mike. All right, playing well. Let's go to the Broncos. Best defensive player. This award presents to the defensive player of the year. Taufik Bayard, Jaheim Otis, David Belly, same old order. Jim Thorpe Award, DB, Taufik, and DJ McKinney balling right now. They ain't really going. 2 picks, 36 tackles, first round corner. You better stick around too, bro. And why you bitching? We got a whole lot of niggas bitching right now. It better not be brand exposure or nothing like that. Super deal breaker. Up, brand exposure. We almost there. We getting there. That's the game pitting us on some shit. Like we ain't got the biggest brand in the country playing with us. Dope Walker Award. Now, we ain't quite there yet, but don't sleep on this Colorado football team to get a running back in the building eventually right now, man. We doing good in the run game, like way better than we've done over Coach Farm's coaching career at Colorado, right? I don't think we on the list at all. We got some back. We got 1,000-yard back yet. One close. Jonah Coleman hit dog, 93 overall. Jesus. 801, 842 Le'Veon Moss, 790 Kane Adua. Look at this nigga Ahmad Hardy. He transferred right out of that bullshit school and went to Missouri. We thought we was gonna get him. Look at what he's doing right now. Jesus. And then Mekhi Hughes got stacked as well out there in Oregon. Went to go play with his brother. All right, Matt. Brad Bittner-Clough Award. We know we ain't got no Colorado player on there because Brandon Staley got 1,019, 14 touchdowns right now. 15 touchdowns from Nolan Will Brinson. Cole Wilson shit and 14 touchdowns. Jacob Gill. Chaz Nimrod. Katie Hutchinson, Western Kentucky, they throw that pill. D-Lance Smith, San Jose State. Shit, Malcolm Simmons balling. Over Bay Bull Cam. Where's that guy at? Sincerely. What they doing out there with Jeremiah Smith, man? Zachariah Branch. D.L. Weedman. And Travion Rudolph. Lombardi Award, Best Defensive Player, Defensive Lineman of the Year. Only got one on here. Nope. Arden Walker up there too. Let's go. 7 sacks. Peter Woods down here, 20 tackles, 9 sacks. Derek Moore, Michigan, playing 22 tackles, 8 sacks. Chris Miller, 21 and 8. Zane Durant, Penn State, 26 and 6. North Texas, Fatafia Vilia, the second. Edric Houston, 21 and 10. 2 sophomore too. Ruben Bain, 27. This man got 15 sacks. How he not the #1 player up there? 35 and 12 from Belly. And then there's that boy. 20 tackles, 12 tackles for loss, 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumbles, 21 tackles for loss, and 14 sacks. I think Ruben Bain, the top 3 is right. I ain't mad at it. All right, United's Golden Arm. Let's go to the senior quarterbacks in the country. Caden Salter on this list, #2. Let's go down the list. Aguilar, Braylon Braxton, Sawyer Robinson, Talon Green, Dave Clubber, Bud Ash, motherfucking Amber Heard the second. Boyfriend we gonna call Jake Johnny Depp. Garrett Nussmeier, Brandon Lewis, Tommy Castellanos. I wonder what Florida record is. And Robbie Ashford. This boy done transferred to about 13 schools. Edge Rusher of the Year. David Belly, Ruben Bain, Malachi, Mattel, Amar, Derek Moore, Arden Walker sitting at 5. Good shit. Look at that boy Dylan Stewart and Colin Simmons, young boys. They balling. Harden senior year, right? Yeah. Outman trophy. John Mackey, tight end. I know we ain't got no tight end on this motherfucker wood. Oscar Duck still around though. We're both from Wake Forest, man. Vanderbilt. Williams Award, assistant coach, Colorado's. It's supposed to be, we're going to call him Marshall Falk for right now, he'll be black, but that's, you know what that's supposed to be, Dick Buckets Award. Best linebacker in the country, my favorite French is on this list. Eric Gentry, old ass on here. Best center in the country. Corners, a guy, pitcher, return man of the year. Alright. Heisman races between Kevin Jennings, Eli Holstein, Romelo Bunson, Simon Brown, Arch Manning. Aguilar, Maverick, Diver. Look at Braden Fowler, Nicolosi. Okay, 54% though. How many picks he threw? Let me see 3. Taylor Salter in the mix. Dante Moore, 29 touchdown passes, only 5 interceptions. Gunner Stockton throwing picks like a motherfucker. Jennings 27-3. Aguilar 26-3. Manning 26-1. How about Madison 25-2. Diver 24-2. Mateer 24-2. Demond Williams Jr. 24-5. Arnold, Jackson Arnold, Auburn 24-6. Jimmy Insane 24-3. Hardy got 1,000. Hughes got 1,000. And Tyree Walker with 1,000. Next up, Dylan Carson, Air Force. Carson Hansen hit dog. Up here with 909. Darius Teller. Wiseman. Where my boy at? Look at my boy Anthony Hankerson in here, boy. Okay, Ant. There go Dylan Edwards. 8 touchdowns. I only got 140 carries. I was going to say. Michael Welch on the list, 745, 9 touchdowns. He on his way to 1,000. We got us one. I'm gonna come down to receivers though. I know Wayne on this list. There's only 1,000-yard receiver in the country, and that's Braden Staley, the red shirt freshman. Jacoby Lane, you know they love him in USC. Zachariah Branch, Rudolph. Malcolm Simmons, Dalton Connors, Leland Smith, Cynthia Lee, Armani Winfield, Gill. I don't think we're going to see a Colorado receiver with. I have to go to the list. There you go, Joseph, 7-18. 14, 11. Ennis. Look at my boy Brandon Ennis. A.D. Hutchinson. Isaiah Hunter. Yeah, Like a riot. Ryan Wingo shit and got 8 of them bitches. Shit is so talented and all that. Wait. One of the most tackles in the country. Well, we know my boy up there was 20-something, but they ain't showing it. Sacks, though. Watch this. Tyreek Davis got 3 and Bayer got 3. Why y'all bitching with this brand deal shit? Full potential. E+. Deal breaker. Head redshirt sophomore, so he gotta get it together over there. Tackle for losses though, you know we're leading that. Yeah, he's older than Belly. Either one of them popped up on that list. Tyreek Bayer got 16 tackles for losses as well. Let's get to it, man. Who we got this week? Arizona. Why we back at Arizona this year? Like, oh no, they had our spot. Oh yeah, let's go to recruiting real fast. Let's look at who's on the visit. It's week 10, right? Alright, so D-Wall came already. Let's check him out, see what he says about the visit. One-on-one coaching. He's on the bye week, so don't really do much there. He came against Wyoming. He enjoyed his visit. He came on the BYU game. He definitely enjoyed his visit. He came to the BYU. He came on Iowa State game. He came on a bye week. No, he come week 12. He came week 5. He's here this week. So Darryl Flynn, man, 5-star. We got a 5-star in the building, edge setter. Tuttle here, another 5-star coming, man. Can we flip him? He came on, or he coming on the bye. No, he came already on the bye week. Ah, shit, I wish I could bring him back in to another visit. Alright, another edge. They're going to be beefing, though. Both of these guys coming in. Somebody's going to be mad. Hope the 5-star don't be bitching. He coming, too. Ezekiel Agwobi. 6'4" from on the high campus. He'll be in the building. 212. He coming week 13. Bye week. Week 12, he coming. Alright, so we know who's coming on visits. He a pure runner, but got 75 speed, man. Y'all niggas, man. Like him, bro. This is so tough. This shit weak as hell. We're gonna offer both of y'all that. See something in y'all, coach. Nobody offered y'all scholarship, you did. All right, man. Last time Arizona was in the building, we wore these. We're going to bring them back out. Let's get it.
Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado.
We got these boys at night. Let's go. This is a turning point for the Colorado Buffaloes. They got us ranked number 7th in the nation right now, bitch. I ain't got at y'all Buffalo ass niggas, college football playing ass niggas on the team for real, man. We about to find out how good y'all are down the season stretch. Swayze got y'all working, right? Killer Cam, my favorite player on the team. They kicked the Isaiah Harris, though. They dog too. Don't fuck with the
On
demon.
the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Colorado's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the cut.
Yo, you still got time to listen to the headset, young man.
Like he did last
There you go.
Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Bringing the heat. And he was hit just.
Not even gonna show that. We know who it was.
Was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oftentimes, defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
Making side adjustments here. To throw, it's Salter. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Was looking for a
Pick number 5 on the season. That's my fault, bro. I ran a play I wasn't familiar with, and I didn't know what receiver icon was who.
Looking downfield on first down.
Give me that. Right back. Uh-oh, the 2 freshmen.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this
Go sit in the Shiloh chair. I know they got you white. You black as hell from Florida. Come on, Antonio Blanco. I got you, though. We gonna remake you. I'm just gonna say you light skin right now. Go sit in the Shiloh chair. Yes, sir. Now, my boy Juju, I mean, he's been quiet. I don't like the fact that we don't got my boy Cam right now, man. I shouldn't have red shirted him, but it is what it is. I want to deal with that right now. You understand. You understand how it is.
Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. The offense will have to use its first.
Coach Font snapping on Sherman right now. He told him and Marshall Falk, bald head ass, to get it together. Get it the fuck together. Nothing else to talk about.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes.
You know why this is happening. I apologize, man. Next time I come out and go to rosters, I gotta fix this, because this shit ridiculous. We gonna fuck with Zill right now. Get him the fuck off the field. He be blowing my shit. That used to be one of my favorite. He be skitching. Ever since he got that girlfriend, that nigga don't block nobody no more. And then they keep trying to sneak Yates ass on the field. Don't get him the fuck up out of here. All right. Let's
At
go.
the 37-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go
You like
through
them?
his
They give him this
progressions,
one
and
high
he really didn't
safety.
have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your speeds, read the quarterback's eyes.
It's time to get JoJo going again, bro. We been playing my nigga JoJo out.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green
Trying to get my boy
grass,
sacked.
positive gain for this offense.
We ready to be the first 1,000-yard back in forever at Colorado. Come on. That's all right. We know he's fucking up.
Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Oh, they simple
That
off.
was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout.
Big boys make big boy plays and big time moments.
It'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Great line.
This offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked.
Just so y'all know, this receiver ain't gonna be nasty next year for Jalen Williams. Oh my
You're seeing
God.
how that affects the offense. They're
Come on, we can't get 1 yard. That's on us.
Nice throw there, getting the first down. This offense all of a sudden.
The reason why shit be happening is y'all don't run that shit here. Burn y'all timeout. We're gonna make y'all burn them shit fast. See, the computer lets you know what's real and what's not. When niggas hurry up offense, you better burn one. You don't, you ain't never gonna stop shit. All right. Run that shit right over the big boy side. Run over them hog maws.
This time he finds Water, gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Hit him with the Travis.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th
Got him
rushing
with the
touchdown
Travis.
this season.
They go crazy as butt naked out this bitch. We done burnt 2 timeouts already.
The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They're set to kick it off.
I know Coach Hart quiet as hell, but one of our favorite coaches, the special team coach, he gonna get it together, got us burning timeouts and shit.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh downs.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks.
Yeah, we ain't got press no more, bro. We ain't get that corner.
Way out to the
Fuck
left,
him.
way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the
Pipe
right?
down.
Wide open spaces. He's at the 40.
Oh my God.
Space. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown Wildcats.
Hate this motherfucker.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone.
That's why we ain't show nothing on well off, man. We had a bad week of practice. Coach Fine canceled practice twice, made them niggas run. We thought we wouldn't have to see that under Coach Swayze, but shit happens, man.
Florida managed to avoid being gator bait.
34-24 and undefeated #1 team in the nation. Georgia goes down, bitch. Down goes Frazier.
But it sure beats the alternative. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this
Down
one
goes
is.
fucking Frazier.
You can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
Pussy.
Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
The biggest rule change
Somebody went the ball today. Somebody went the ball.
would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays, those linemen start to creep further and further down the field. I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs.
Yeah, they blitzing the run right now, fellas.
Nice
Come on, man.
execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
And the Buffaloes trying to
Nobody told y'all to put Tyler Brown emotional ass on the field. That's why we fucking gotta get it together right now, man.
back to throw. It's Salter. There's the pressure. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away.
Oh, good coverage. He's just not sitting still right now.
Into a window, and you just
not gonna lie, man. I think Salter was smoking bud this week.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man. It's Miller. He is not
He's snapping, though. Let's see if he can get himself back together. He's mad he ain't on the Heisman list right now. Let's see what happens. You mate.
First of the day away was
Hell of a kick, you mate.
times into victory last week. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make him execute and rally to the ball.
100% zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Snagged in the middle.
He held on to it, though. TJ Brandt's going to be a problem. So y'all know going forward that boy's going to be a fucking problem.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's
do our job. They throw a bomb here, that's on us.
Wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
We knew they was going up top, and the controller died. Let's get that fixed real fast. Where that bitch at? Ba-boom, ba-boom, boom, ba-boom, ba-boom,
and the Wildcats with the 1st and 10.
They running the ball here.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Give me that. Come on, man. You trying the 1st round corner, boo. You trying the 1st round corner, my nigga.
His receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
To the air, it's Fafita. Just a short pass to the tight end. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
Oh, it's loose. And this fumble.
That's where that little ass nigga think he's going to be belling on this shit, Stoudemire. There's a reason why Virginia offered that motherfucker triple digits. He's a hitter. Stoudemire clean his shit up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough.
That boy Stoddy cleaned his shit up. Yo, we put all 3 of our timeouts in the 1st quarter, bro. Damn, big ass fingers.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Well, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Watch this running back,
In the
man.
gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Gets it out quickly. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Arizona. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
That's a dot, and he did that shit falling away. That shit nasty. And
business.
I ain't gonna lie, Reginald
The
Heath
throw
just
might
got
not be
pancaked.
perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
That's why all the Polynesians go here, bro, because of that. That's why we lost way more.
So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Fuck it.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attacking.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
On the ground, it's Welsh. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You get passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes...
Yeah, because we ain't picking that shit up, bro. They sending the motherfucking safeties and everything. Because they don't respect us on the ball right now because we can't fucking block these motherfuckers. Go get it.
That's caught. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said to never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass. It's Salter. Finds his man. It's Miller. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Buffaloes want to move quickly. Trying to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. You just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they took a hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to...
He's looking deep. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Colorado. A great catch and run for 6.
Big play.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. And
You already know who it is.
stand the heat, and he will go
Biggie,
down
biggie,
as we
biggie.
play
Thank
for
you.
quarter.
Sweet.
We're
Jaheim.
through
Oh,
one period, and
there's
these
some.
receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Flex it out.
Oh, my God.
He's loose down the middle. It's a running room. The 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. He found some open space.
I'm not even going to tell y'all who that was that didn't make the fucking tackle,
When
but
that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short.
Come on, Wyoming.
The rest of the work.
Can't wait for Tian Parks to get there.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he is
Well, they start up front, bro. They're not playing with us today. They're not fucking playing with us, bro.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me,
lost one deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside.
Stop playing with me, too. That's what this nigga doing. Look out. Walk the baby to sleep. Big plays, right? Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can.
Points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights.
My boy Mata, man. I can let him attack him with his football team.
80 yards, touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his spot. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona sending the offense on.
They got us playing Bama.
The way this game started,
You
you
better
feel
than
as if
nigga.
you have to score a
Look,
touchdown
fuck.
every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
And I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
So much. What does that
They're
do?
stuffing his ass in the locker right
It's a
now.
lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
I don't think he get enough credit. Because we don't be seeing him getting all types of picks and shit, but I don't think he get enough
The
credit.
defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense.
Uh-huh. Alexander McPherson, the White Knight.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Arizona runs out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He's got it. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage?
There he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business.
Not gonna lie.
For the first down.
Like, really not gonna lie. We gotta give him the ball more.
Gets ahead of steam like that. So hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box. So you can get
No, we ain't blocking at the guard level, bro.
You can tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The hand to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's
We put ourselves in these fuck ass situations.
That comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Offense changing the play. Off the play fake. Steps away. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. No good. And here in the second quarter, this field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll try the run.
Like I said,
And he was fortunate not
slot corner, best slot corner in the nation.
able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hudson.
Oh my God, bro. What the fuck is y'all doing on defense right now? You got this nigga got 200 yards on 3 catches.
He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
They was throwing bubbles and shit on man-to-man at H-back screen. Come on down, man. Man, Tyreek is you fucking blowing my shit. You want to switch that right now. He over here getting cooked. Shit crazy. Damn, brother. That's how you feel today? Shit. Oh, just giving it up. Yep, that's your man. Giving it up. They left you in the car asleep at the cookout. Nobody even told you nothing. You want to be all drunk and shit at the cookout. You left your ass there. You out here tripping.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
I know his fucking back hurt.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on foot.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the tailback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the inside kid. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
The Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Hayden. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Here he goes breaking the pocket. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Buffaloes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal.
Quarterback on one, right?
Nice job putting the drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he puts through the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors.
You know, damn well the analysts ain't
Interesting
put that
matchup
coming
this
out
week in the
with some
Mountain
of this
West, and it sure is playing out that way.
Stop.
San Diego State is down right now, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born in Snapdragon Stadium today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wyoming. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West Country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. He's got it. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And I love when you understand.
They're going to go to that play again. I see a big star. They saw that running back out that backfield.
He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Pulls it in. It's Hudson. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. On a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Arizona comes out with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. It's Burnett. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys.
We get ourselves in these situations. Both of us got 96 and 91 runs from that 11 rushing
And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field. How refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level.
So we home, y'all gonna disrespect they say. Don't disrespect us and not show us throw one of these. We threw up walk under that shit. Bomb. Time for grade A to get dressed.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Patterson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Fafita.
Give me that. Best safety in the country.
That's not the way to start a drive. Touchdown, Colorado! This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
Keep telling y'all you're the best safety in the country.
A play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense returns your offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it to him on the screen.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. It's a seam wide open. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
My fault. Playmaker trying to make a play. That's my fault.
Arizona moving the
Hey,
ball
you
quickly
belong
down
there.
the field. The give out of the gun. Oh, he got loose. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe kick.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground. Get off me. He's able to walk in for the score.
And the extra point was good. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The kickoff bounces through the
What's the buzzkill? Because that crowd snapping right now. What the fuck you talking about?
And the Colorado now. We have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Back to throw, it's Salter. And he was hit just as he released it.
Not gonna lie, y'all selling this up front right now.
Will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
So that's a lightning fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good. The pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Trying to get it through the air. He's
Oh my God.
Right side. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown.
This fucking receiver killing me.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts
He's shit.
in his future. Not one, not two, 3 receiving touchdowns.
He is shitting. Oh my God.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Let's see what they've got on second down. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw. It's Salter. With the catch, it's Williams. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll try to run for it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it.
Bro, we are not fucking blocking. God damn.
I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man.
Thank you, oh.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A designed run for the quarterback.
You ain't gonna block him, though?
Couple on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Don't be mad, the kid came to play.
This guy who spent the entire game wide open, couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Hey, great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling them up, that's the biggest thing. If you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle them up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
The Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the timing just a hair off. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass, it's Salter. It's complete.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments where you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Touchdown, Buffalo! And they add 6 more to the board of that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. We saw it right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Quarterback running on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner goes down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense gets set for second down. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats.
I'm saying, where else would you rather be in the country?
Right now in the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And off from the shotgun. Purdy on the jet. pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Across the 25. Grabs a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for space. It's Hayden. Touchdown, Bucks! And they moved out front here in the 4th.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
That's caught. It's Hudson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield.
Fafita still got it, man.
He picked up the 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
You know what it is. One of the two.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
They booted away on 4th down. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive here.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs onto the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that coming out.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And you want to talk about game tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll go right back to it. Picks up the first down, still moving. It's up, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Colorado. They give themselves just a
Blackhawk speed, boy.
as they close in on extending this winning run.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple.
Breaks into the open. Always got some space. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. I can break him down. And the defense got him at the 27. Arizona right back to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Looking for the end zone. And he throws another interception. His 3rd of the night. Brought down inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 after that interception.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
Quarterback just flat. Missed it. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. It'll be 3rd and long. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And man, oh
You know
man,
who it
he
is.
is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened.
Going the other way, and he's got room. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Might be calling a hot route. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense uses a timeout quick. conserve time for their offense.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Buffaloes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the air, it's Fafita. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their gun.
He lost one down the sideline. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Arizona!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, you're going to pull this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolve so much, they can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are
got beat up
in
today.
this game.
A lot of my quarterback fucking hurt.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah. I mean, what you gonna say to me? I keep telling y'all we got the best defensive fucking D tackle, nose tackle in the fucking country. Nobody don't want to listen to me though. I'm telling y'all that shit. Giving y'all a preview of what it's gonna look like in real life. We got the 5-star to commit. Fucking Romo, man. Romo and motherfuckers.